Hi guys, it's Lone Gamer UK here, back for some more Cold Waters. On an early Sunday morning, I thought I'd carry on and see if we can get this campaign done either today or tomorrow, that we can update the game. So we're in the Trafalgar. We completed our marathon mission of the T-Land mission, which was mission 15. And so this should be mission 16. And our submarine is damaged. I think we'll struggle to go below about 200 feet. It's going to be interesting because I've tried to get to the map, but each time I get to the map it takes me into this engagement, so we're straight into a fight. Just gonna rearrange my weapons slightly. I think I'll put moss in there. So we've got enough torpedoes. Mosses, we've only got 2 left now, and our mission is to try and get back to Holy Lock, but we're in shallow water, enemy territory, enemy all around us, a damaged submarine. So yeah, situation is dire. Okay, let's have a look. So we're 50 feet deep, our heading's 263 with 5 knots. We've got a moderate layer at 82 feet.
Con sonar, new contact bearing 324, designated Sierra 3.
So you'll see our hull is only 9% left. And if the pumps stop working, we start flooding, and if I go too deep I think we'll flood anyway. So we're going to have to be quite aggressive, kill everything early so that we don't have to avoid and run deep, but these guys kind of know we're out here from the last mission, so they're going to be aggressive as well, so we need to get these identified. That's a Kara, lovely. We've got a Kara.
Con sonar, Sierra 2 is classified as escort.
Capital ship. Just what we wanted. With helos and everything. No. God, I hate helos. Okay, what's this? Let's have a look. Pinging, they're pinging. Eudeloid, great. A Kara and a Eudeloid.
Sierra 1 is classified as escort.
I am so dead. And a Cresta, awesome.
Con sonar, Sierra 3 is classified as escort.
I'm going to see if I can get below this layer, I think. Okay, make my depth 99 feet. Get these torpedoes ready. Surface, surface, right hand launches.
Con sonar, new contact bearing 294, designated Sierra 4.
Looks like we found a sub because it's probably below the layer. That's why we picked it up. We didn't before.
Con sonar, lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing 317, contact faded.
Passing 100 feet.
Just gonna level off here. So Sierra 4 is likely sub. What are you then? Are you a whiskey? No. No. Mango, no. Ooh. November.
Con sonar, Sierra 4 is classified as submerged submarine.
And now he's just disappeared. Bearing 293. Okay. Gonna go aggressive. I'm gonna launch this torpedo down 293. What was his range? 20,000 yards. That's basically half that. Where was it? 293. Oh, is this? Yeah. Of course, I lost the other. Okay, we're going to shoot at bearing 285, range to enable 9,600 yards. Bar tube 5.
Con, torpedo room, firing tube 5.
Okay, tube 1. Cresta, bearing 319. Shoot on the bearing of 317, range to enable 7,000 yards.
Con, torpedo room, firing tube 1.
Target Kara, bearing 295, range 22,000 yards, range to enable 14,000 yards. Fire tube 2.
Con, torpedo room, firing tube 2.
Tube 3 ready. We're going to need to shoot that at the car as well, but I hit it and slow it. And I got a Udaloy out here somewhere, and he's probably a bit worried about this Cresta. He's got RBUs. RBU 6000s as well. Okay, so this is a basically kill everything, fight your way out. We'll probably be dying or using all of our torpedoes in this or the following engagements. Otherwise known as Rambo mode. Right, so what have I got? I've got him going towards the November. Turku towards the Kara, towards the Cresta, and we're not quite sure where the Udeloy's gone. Maybe on the other side of the Kara, but not by much. Cresta can't have picked me up yet, neither can the Kara. November.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 1, bearing 318.
Right, I've got a torpedo for you, Mr. Udeloy. But let me see if I can kill this Cresta first. Pretty sure that November's closer. Whoa, torpedo 1, where are you going? I knew the Cresta would turn into us, as will the Udeloy. Well, the car will probably stay at a safe distance, but I'm gonna get helos now, and probably lots of them. Let's fire one at this guy. Target Sierra 1, Udeloy, bearing 318, range 24,000 yards, range to enables 15,000 yards.
Con, torpedo room, firing tube 3.
I don't want to waste my mosses, I've only got 2, but I was thinking of firing one off to the north. I think I'd have to wait until I've got torpedoes after me until I really use those. They don't decoy the ships or helos very well, so if at all. Okay, so torpedo 1 is looking pretty good. For some
Con
reason,
sonar lost contact. Sierra 3, last bearing 321. Contact breaking up.
some reason the OBS just closed down, so the stream ended there for a minute. So I'm not sure if it's working or not. Looks like it's back up. You refresh my Twitch page. Oh, hi Lee. Can you see a picture at the moment? Because the refresh my Twitch page. My OBS just closed down and reconnected right in the middle of a fight. Oh shit! What's going on now? No, no, number 2. Right, number 5. You're going for the November. Crossing the streams. No. I got a car, a Udaloy. Oh my god, so many ships. We got everything fired. Let's reload torpedo 1. Udaloy's closing in. Probably there's 2 helos on there. 1 on there. I don't know if Chris's have helos. They do. Oh god. Ara has 2, that's 3. Udaloy has 1, that's 4. Not that they're all up at the same time necessarily, but capital ship, 4 helos and a submarine. We're damaged, we're in shallow water. We're just below a small layer. Okay.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
Thank you, torpedo room. Okay, now this November's on that bearing, but it could be. Oh shit, no. Well, to be honest, I might as well move 5 over to the Cara. Let's have 2 slightly on that bearing. There's a sub out there somewhere. And I don't. Sometimes 1 is enough to kill a Cara, sometimes it's not, but it is classed as a capital ship, but it's one of the smaller. It's turning hard. Okay. Let's steer this thing. Oh, it means my stream's going to be in 2 parts or something with that OBS going down. Internet on Sundays is never really very good. Morning, boss man.
Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing 294.
Oh crap.
Sierra 2, last bearing 294, contact breaking up.
Actually, the car only has 1 helo on it, and it's on the deck. That's good. Alright, what's going on with my torpedo tube 2 is going for the wreck, which I don't want it to do. You're looking for a sub. When's this going to go active? Out there. He's on that bearing, but I've no idea now whether he's nearer or further away. 22,000. To be honest, he's probably nearer. He's probably back towards me. 20. I can't imagine that. That sub's that far away. I'll put it on that bearing. Wants to pick up the Cara. Oh, my other torpedo's going all over the place now. Come on. You're going for the Udaloy. Right. Torpedo tube 2. I have no idea where this sub is now. I'm going to assume he's the closest, so I'm going to drive him back towards me. Just see if he picks anything up. Because he's on that bearing from me. But 22,000 yards, 42%, they're usually a lot closer, so it's a guess, but we'll see. Let's have a look at this. We fired everything, Lee. Fired everything plus one more. Our boat is severely damaged, and 9% hull. Can't go deep. We're going super aggressive, and we'll have to remain that way until we're sunk, run out of torpedoes, or we make it back to Holy Lock. Look at the radar dome on that Eudeloy, man. That's why those Eudeloys are so flipping dangerous, man. I can see it from here. It's like it's dragging around a hockey puck.
Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing 328.
It's shallow water where he's just see how close the seabed is. You can see the shadow of the ship from here on the seabed. Oh, he's got his helo on his deck as well. Awesome. Oh shit, missed. Burn.
Con sonar, lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing 328. Contact breaking up.
I absolutely hate Eudeloys. They are very dangerous ships. And he's pretty much split in half. In fact, they have two helos, the Eudeloys, look. One's on the deck, one isn't, so it means we probably do have a damn helo chasing us. Right, this torpedo, what is he doing? He hasn't picked anything up. I'm going to do a quick search. It's in November, shouldn't be hard to find. Maybe he is as far out then as he. Right, I'm going to put this guy active. Just reload. I'm all about the risk today. Oh, we're flooding already. This is from the earlier damage from the previous mission, so we've only got 9% hull left. I can't really go below. Well, I thought I couldn't go below 200 feet, but I'm only 100 feet here and I'm flooding. Not quite sure why, because nothing's hit me and the pumps are working, so I'm not sure we're going to get back to Holy Lock with the damage that we have.
Con, torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
I might have to surface the boat here because we're flooding. have I got a helo? If I've got a helo, I can't surface. What a surprise. Oh, maybe I'm on active. Maybe I'm... no, it can't be on. I've just reloaded.
Ahead 2/3, helm aye. Ahead 1/3, helm aye.
As soon as the pumps flood out, take out water from one area, the other area refloods. Maintaining depth at 102 feet where I was, but if I get to 2 segments flooded, I'm not gonna... This torpedo's gone for the wreck. That's what happens when you put them active. Anything metallic, they'll go, right, I'll go for you then. So, and they always die for the wrecks, hence why I don't usually put my torpedoes active. I'll put him back to passive, see if that helps, but so hard to control. Every time you come off, just keeps wanting to dive for the wreck. Where is this sub? He's about 300 feet. I've no idea where this sub is. Still haven't even got a great solution on him. Don't know why that's constantly flooding now at this depth. Wasn't doing it before, and we're not that deep, so this torpedo is going to bite the dirt. It doesn't have a target. Oh. Really? Is he over there? No, don't go for the wreck. I think he's kind of behind the wreck. How close is this guy? Quite close. He's a fair way from the wreck, but I can't tell where. Oh, there he is. We've got a solution on him. Okay, the weapon's found him automatically. Let's have a look. Where's his torpedo?
Con sonar Sierra 1 is cavitating.
Yeah, so he was on the other side of the wreck. which was a problem until we got past the wreck. Well, I've got a helo and I can't really go deep, and this engagement was automatic for my last spot basically, so I've still got 2 more fleets in the channel that I need to either avoid or fight to get out, and that's a minimum. So I'm a bit worried about the state of my boat. Anyway, we'll focus on, this is the last dude of this fleet to kill, so we won't be able to escape this while the helo's around.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 4, last bearing 304. Contact breaking up.
Okay, can I escape? Aircraft nearby. I'm flooding. Oh shit, it's not going to let me escape with flooding. How am I going to... Because that was it. I mean, I could control the flooding, but now I'm gonna have to go up above the layer. That's going to be not good. 5 degree up above all.
Passing 100 feet.
Because I can't even escape the battle if I'm flooding. And as soon as I deflood one area, the other area floods. Well, certainly below 100 feet it does. Let's just stay here at 88, see if the game's doing like a... Can't do it deeper than 100 feet. So
Con, torpedo room, tube 2 ready.
Let's pump out this area and see if that other area refloods. Look, it is. So I don't think there's any way for me to stop that apart from maybe getting to the surface, but can't do that with a helo, and I can't kill the helo. And I'm pretty sure I can't evade him. If he fires at me with a torpedo, I can't really run or go deep or do anything, so... This could be the end of the campaign, this mission, or the next one. If it is, we'll try again with a different sub and probably load up the new patch. He's moving. I can't see me, so he doesn't look that close, but if he wasn't here, then I would surface and see if I can stop the flooding to escape. But dipping his sonar again. I can't even see the wrecks. So, but yeah, still detects him. If it was just the flooding and he wasn't there, then I maybe could. Let's go up just a little bit more. Let's make my depth 50 feet. I'm sinking, I'm not going up. Oh dear. Oh, that's because I put my planes down, you numpty. Got Barry driving the submarine again. If you're struggling to stay afloat with areas flooding at 90 odd feet, imagine of trying to evade a torpedo and going deep to 2-3. I mean, and I don't know what the crush depth of this sub is now, because when it's damaged as much as it is, and I'm pretty sure, not 100% sure, but that whole 9% is how much I've got left, not how much it's damaged. So I'm very damaged. So I think, you know, I'd probably crush depth at 400-500 anyway, and I'd flood and not be able to get back to the surface at probably much below 300 or 400. So we'll level off a bit here and try and pump out in the ballast room and the propulsion room, but it looks like as soon as I do one, the other refloods. I got damaged in the last mission. Ian, welcome Ian, otherwise known as Oddball. Oh yeah, we had a 4-hour marathon in the last mission. Some brown trouser moments, did some daft shit with a going active trying to evade a torpedo. So we've only got 9% hull left. We're in Archangel, shallow waters. We've got everything, just sunk 4 ships. But I'm very damaged and I can't surface because I've got bloody helo looking for me. And even at this depth, I'm struggling with two areas flooding that I can't stop. All I need is a bit of duct tape and some cork. I don't know why it's doing that, because at the end of the last mission, it only ever flooded one area at a time, and I've had no more damage in this mission. And now I can't contain it. I do one. I mean, it's not flooding back as bad, said that, just gone up, at this depth than it was at 102 feet. And I can't escape the mission if I'm flooding, let alone the aircraft, so... But we've just taken down a Cara, Cresta, Eudeloy in November, so, you know, we've gone down fighting. But this could be the end of the Trafalgar missions, and I might then load up the new patch, because I think if I die out here in this Russian territory, that ends the campaign. Yeah, less of a swimming pool rather than we've got ice cube makers now inside the. I mean, this flooding is a bit more manageable at this depth, 48 feet, than it was at 102 feet. So I'm thinking if I can get to the surface, I might be able to get out of this mission. Thing is, I can't. If torpedoes are fired at me, I can't evade and live. But I can't surface because I just wish there was a way to kill these damn helos. And they just never seem to leave. And I've no idea where the helo is, to be honest. I'm in shallowish water here, so I'm gonna continue west. Let me just come. And then I'll go northwest through these wrecks. Although that's the submarine, the helo is probably somewhere around those 4 wrecks. Take so long for me to go around them though. And then on the big map, there's 2 fleets up here, two submarine fleets, I think, in the mouth. I mean, to be fair, most of my missions, because of the sub in these torps, I can stand off and shoot stuff without getting engaged. But if I get engaged with helos or torps or RBUs, I'm kind of screwed, basically. So meeting 2 subs that I can maybe just shoot from the depth I'm at. Wonder what will happen, because sometimes when you move on the map, it puts you at 600 foot I'd start the mission and I'd just go straight to the bottom of the ocean, I think. Oh dear. Have you gone, Hilo? No. Of course not. Of course not. Guys, surface the boat. Get out the rifles and machine guns. We're going to shoot the Hilo. I don't have a VLS. This says it's a VLS, but it's not. It's a torpedo tube. So this is a bug in this version of the mod with this particular ship. So yeah, pretty close to the end of this campaign now, because this is well, I've done 15 missions, so this should be mission 16, not this one I'm on, because that my mission is to get home to Holy Lock is the technical mission. So oh shit, can you hear that Hilo? He is right here. Great, he's found me. Ah, death comes to us all. Look, he's dipping sonars right in front of me. 30-degree right rudder. Torpedo in the water. Okay, fire the Moss.
Con, torpedo room, firing tube 4.
Noisemaker. Not that's going to make any difference because I'm not doing any speed.
Con, sonar, torpedo in the water, bearing.
Okay, lads, write your letters to your
Passing
mothers.
100 feet.
There we go. Quick, Sims, swim to the surface, guys. Ah, I so wanted to do this campaign. If the boat wasn't damaged, I would just redo the mission, but it's always going to be like this. Ian, get out your bagpipes, mate. Get your Scottish bagpipes out. Ian, by the way, you need to join Discord, my Discord. If you create a Discord account, let me know your Discord name. I can invite you to my own Discord channel. Oh, look at this. Just, it's sad. Flippin' Hilo, man. Just heard him thought, oh, that sounds a bit close. Literally about 20 yards off him. Yeah, he's still there. Yeah. What are you gonna do? Kill me? Kill me 3 times? Yeah, you see the Hilo? That's the shadow of the Hilo. Oh, I've got to take a picture of that. Noisemaker, dead sub, and Hilo all in one picture. Yeah. Well, most of the men got out, I reckon, when that weren't killed instantly. The rest are still trying to get out as we're in relatively shallow water. See, relatively, that's probably about 400 or 500 feet, I think it was. And look, the Hilo still won't leave. It's like let's kill any survivors that get off the sub. I'm gonna stay here. These things need a nerf bat like never. You've killed us. You can go. Oh dear. Okay. Take another picture. I'm still venting. Pretty much hit me at the back on the side where my first hit was in the last mission. Yeah, you don't need your dipping sonar now, boyo. You did. Oh well, this makes it a much shorter stream then for me than I planned. I will have to patch the game, do some stuff to it. Yeah. Leave combat, yeah. Sunk. Didn't want to abandon the ship. We either die or get picked up, but no. Nuclear submarine lost in action. Lost with all hands. Oh, what a shame. Got that last mission and it's just hard, that stuff. But the first mission, the first time in this too, I didn't even have to do a TLAM mission. So if you ever get a campaign where you don't have to do the TLAMs, good for you. Yeah, the UK's blockaded. Oh no, we're gonna have to drink vodka now instead of tea. Right, let me get out my Cossack shoes and hat. Start learning some Russian phrases. Space flowers in the forest. Yeah. You brought me bad luck there, Ian, by logging into the stream. Me and Lee, we were alright there. We were manning the pumps. We were just managing. You come along and go, alright boys, damaged. What's going on? Helo. Torpedo. Dead. Right. Tanks looking at the white cliffs of Dover. Iron curtain draws over Europe. Hundreds of thousands of refugees flee towards the English Channel as the red stain of communism finally dominates the continent. It's funny how, you know, we were back in West Berlin, we're kicking their asses, and because they lose one sub, suddenly they're at the cliffs of Dover. In occupied Europe, it is rumoured that many of the middle class and academia are being sent to re-education camps, that's me, in increasing numbers. The Soviet occupying forces have clamped down further on security in response to what they claim are actions of subversion by capitalist class enemies. Due to the economic and military strain of the recent conflict, analysts expect that despite the cessation of hostilities, the Cold War climate will return and indeed persist and escalate for decades to come. Dente now seems a naive fantasy. The recent clash will no doubt require sustained future expansion of military expenditures and continuing domestic sacrifices both by Eastern nations and by Western nations that remain free. So that's how we ended up then. Only 15 missions, we didn't get our 16th one done. There was little hope for you and the crew. No, because we had Barry driving the boat. Yeah, basically I killed ourselves in the last mission, let's face it. I did well to survive to the end of the stream, but we were too damaged. The twisted remains of the Trafalgar have come to rest on the seafloor, a lasting monument to all those brave souls who served aboard. But it's rumoured that Barry escaped and will be on future subs in some missions to come. I did get the full 6 medals before dying. I did manage to kill 3 capital ships, 71 ships sunk. So yeah. Disaster. Right. Oh, Nightbot's caught you know, spamming the. Right. So I don't know if I'll do cold water straight away, because what I'm going to do is I need to upgrade to the new 1.7 beta, which I did before, and it conflicted with that campaign save, which is why I wanted to try and see this campaign to the end, because it messed with the save. So now that we're dead, I can update to the 1.7 beta with the new controls. Apparently it's a lot harder, so from what I've seen of others playing the game. And we'll try some other subs. I probably won't try the Astute or Trafalgar. I'll have a look. I might go with the Churchill diesel class boat. So I'll see. Leave your comments in the comments section. Let me know what subs you want me to play. I will. Then I'll need to download the new SubSims and more mod that works with the beta and test the game, and then be back with a new campaign. I'll still be doing videos of Superpower 2. I've taken over Argentina and Brazil like twice, and now we've got Uruguay and Paraguay under control, so I still need to take Chile and Colombia and a few other countries to dominate the South Americas, so I've still got that on the go. And hopefully if I get donations, Lee was very generous yesterday, and I will use that money to create content, so I'll use it to get games. I'm not working, doing streaming for a few hours every day. The microphone, the setup that I've got is has been costing me a fair bit, so I will use any donations and tips towards content and gaming. But leave comments in the comment section about games you'd like me to play. I'm looking at 2 other strategy games, very different from this, but more like Superpower 2. So we're going to probably continue with Superpower 2 until I lose, or we get into nuclear war, or we dominate the globe. I'm also looking at a couple other Steam games that are not very expensive. Real Politics, Real Politics, which is in the vein of sort of Superpower 2, but nuclear weapons, domination, but it's got a lot more sort of politicking and trying to make friends with countries and create sort of communities and gangs. But you know, some of the reviews are mixed, so we'll see. I'm also looking at there's another strategy game which looks quite good, that's not very expensive, Interplanetary Enhanced Edition, which is basically you have a planet and you build defenses and attacks, and you can play it multiplayer, you can play it against several AI players, and you bombard other you build up your offense and bombard other planets and until you lose or you win. So that looks quite a sort of fun strategy game, so I might be giving that a go. But yeah, I'm going to get this Cold Waters updated, have a look at all the subs that are in there, and then see what we do for our next mission. Yeah, so thanks for joining me on this video. Sorry this one was a bit short, and I'll be back. I will be streaming at least once more today, if not twice more today, and then I'll start trying to come up with a streaming schedule, which is likely to be probably twice on a Monday, twice on a Wednesday, twice on a Friday. Saturdays and Sundays I'm probably going to stream maybe once each day, but more ad hoc. As I go into September and the kids go back to school and stuff, then the weekends might be just a bit more ad hoc and less planned. And the Tuesdays and Thursdays again might be more ad hoc. I am not saying I won't be streaming on those days. I might still put a video up, but if I can do 2 on a Monday, 2 on a Wednesday, 2 on a Friday, and then do ad hoc streams on different days, then it will come up with a little bit of a routine for people, and I will put that up on the streams and websites and information sometime this week. Otherwise, thanks very much. Leave your comments in the comment section. Please subscribe or like the channel. I will update this game and we'll be back with some more Cold Waters in the very near future. Thanks very much. Cheers now.